In this video, we're going to create a equipment inspection template to allow members to be able to conduct inspections on specific pieces of equipment. This will also link into our vehicle inspections, as we saw in our vehicle inspection templates where we've linked equipment to a specific vehicle. We'll also be able to create the schedules, recurring schedules to conduct equipment inspections on a weekly or monthly basis or whatever might be required for that specific piece of equipment. From our inspections dashboard, we come across to our templates. We can see here the two templates that we've already created for our vehicles. So our pumper and our tanker both have their checks. We just create a new template. We'll give it a name. So we'll do a gas detector inspection, and we'll put monthly gas detector inspection in the description. Our inspection target is going to be equipment, so we'll select equipment, and you'll see the options have now changed. So we can categorize this into safety equipment, and we can now also link this inspection to a particular piece of equipment. So much like we did with the appliances, if we view this piece of equipment, we can see any associated inspections for it. So we'll select gas detector in this case, because that's what we're creating. We'll say that this will take 15 minutes. These stats actually just work out into the inspection dashboard, which we'll see after we've actually completed an inspection to give you an idea of whether your members might be rushing inspections or not. So you can arbitrarily put in an expected duration. Again, we've got the admin review prior to creating actions or to allow the platform to automatically create actions. So in this case, we'll let the platform automatically create any actions. And again, our template builder is pretty much exactly the same. So we could do a kit contents. So we can check that everything is actually there. Then we might do a bump test on that gas detector. So we can put, gas detector is here. And then we can, put in the steps here basically for performing a bump test. So, turn on detector, pass or fail, we require, and we can basically just build out, we'll change this one to a present or missing and required. We can basically build out the steps in which we want. Typically with equipment, we've suggested that you start with a kit contents. You can add a photo of that particular piece of equipment in here. So we start with our kit contents, make sure everything that is meant to be there is there, and then we can work through any functional tests of that equipment that might be required. So in the case of a defibrillator, it'll be checking that the pads and all of that kind of stuff is there and within expiry. So if we were using defibrillator as an example, we could put in our adult pads here, and we could put a expiry on those because they do obviously have a date linked to them. So we can make that required, and basically when the kit contents is checked, they'll be forced to put in an expiry date on that particular question, and then that will obviously get surfaced in our action item system as well for expiring items. But this would be the typical structure and workflow that we would suggest for equipment inspections, and then obviously just building out the relevant sections as required. So once we're done, we might add our photos and all of those kind of things. We can save that template. The other part of this now is scheduling in recurring inspection schedules. So if we click into our schedules, you'll see that we've got no schedules at the moment. So we'll create a new one. And we're going to do a equipment check, and we're going to do this on our pumper gas detector using the gas detector inspection, and we're going to set this to monthly. So we'll set the next due date will be the 1st of February, and we'll make that active. So we've now got a schedule set in the system, and this will basically surface when members are completing the truck check and they get to that particular piece of equipment. It will tell them when the inspection is next due, or if it's overdue, and then at that point they can obviously conduct the inspection. This will also notify Brigade admin via email notification if that particular piece of equipment inspection schedule has not been met. So it will actually flag any overdue inspection schedules for you. We won't see anything appear here yet because obviously that item has not become due, but that would also appear in our inspections dashboard for us as well.